Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? So it's a double header for me tonight, just because I had this crazy FOMO stuff going on with this whole guppies.io thing. And the question is, what is this guppies IFRY.io FOMO all about? Well, so first of all, not financial advice. So if you're IOST, I was into IOST for a while, and the price kind of crashed down, and there weren't any new DAPPS for a while, and I don't know, I just kind of lost interest because I was focused on my TRX. Well, I came across this today, and it's pretty darn sweet. So a lot of you are probably familiar with the whole energy token, the deflationary token project that recently failed. There was all kinds of mishaps with it. There was a backup fund that ended up getting liquidated, and there was a lot of people that lost a lot of TRX. So not a good thing. So basically, Guppies is doing sort of, it's different though, what Energy was trying to do, and is that they are collecting dividend tokens from decentralized DAPPS, and they're paying out dividends to the holders of their token. So in this case, it's called the FRY token. There's IFRY and there's FRY, so it's a little confusing. Round 1 and there's round 2. So basically this round 1 is this IFRY, and there's 10,000 of them, and there's 1,600 left. They're around 1,100 TRX or 2,000 IOST to purchase. After you purchase, you click on stake, and then you're staking assets, and it pays dividends immediately every day. So a couple questions. Number 1, how do I get an IOST account? Okay, well, you're gonna need an IOST account, and to do that you go to iost.abc, wallet create account, and I'll leave a link down below. There's also a tutorial on there if you are out of the loop. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you're going to go to iostplay.com. So if you're watching this, you're probably a TRX head already. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit deposit, and you're going to deposit Tron, and then what will pop out is ITRX. ITRX is actually a wrapped version of TRX, which is representative of IOST, but it's pegged to 1 Tron. Okay, so you basically, let's say you had 1,000 Tron, you would convert those Tron into ITRX, and then you'll hit withdrawal. You'll put your IOST account name down here. Now, with that being said, everyone IOST works on account name, so it's a name. It's not a alphanumeric per se thing like Tron is, address. So you withdraw those, then you come over here to Guppies, and you're going to select ITRX, and then you're going to put in, if I put in 1,000 ITRX, I would receive 1.12 IFRY. So it's pretty simple. There's really not too much magic. Then after you're done with that, you're going to click on stake, and then you stake it, and then boom, you start receiving dividends. So other questions: how many of these FRY tokens are in existence right now? Well, there's about 8,300. So if you look at tonight's 55,000 ITRX, it's going to be about 6 to 8 ITRX per share of FRY that you have, IFRY. So you would multiply that 6 to 8 times the number of IFRY that you have, and then you have that. There's a rich list. I guess they're coming out with a whole new UI. And then also, this is another spin. They take 10% of the proceeds and they reinvest to get more dividend tokens. So it's complete genius, honestly, in the whole scheme of things. Now, you won't be able to sell any of these tokens until the second round of 10,000 is done. So the total supply will be 20,000 total. There will be a 20-some% bump on the next round. So the next round will actually be more expensive to get into this if this is something that you want to do. Now you ask, well, what do they have? What are they doing? They have a little of everything. So you can also join the Telegram, and there's all kinds of bots and stuff, but you can see they have 400 million iPlay, they have Win and Wink tokens, Tron, Topia, IDT, and Rocket Game. So basically they're just looking for solid DAPPS, and then they're getting shares of those DAPPS, and they're giving out those dividends to the FRY holders. Now, with that being said, what's my trust level on this site? Well, I know MC has been around for a really long time, ever since really play started. So my trust level is pretty high with these guys. What did I do? I threw a little at it, and I missed out on the whole Topia Diamonds thing, but almost think of it as a rake to the holders, and the supply will never change. It will be 20,000, and it will only keep growing. So the interesting part about this is projects like this will probably become more common and dominant because it's going to keep growing, right? Whereas it will make it harder for some of the other dividend type people to keep up with the growth rate of something like this. So I did not want to miss out on this, and you know, it's a cool concept, and they are delivering. And like I said, there's supposedly a new UI coming out that's going to be super tight. So I'll leave the links down below. Check it out. Not financial advice, as always. You know, go into these things, don't go too hard. It's kind of a second way to get some dividends on the side outside of the TRX realm. So hope you enjoyed tonight's video. Like, subscribe. This is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.